Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Podcast vs. Play episode 43. I'm Cal, and as always, I'm joined by a man who thought Benefit Street was a budget box of chocolates you could buy from Aldi. It's only Dan.
Hello.
Hello. Merry Jesus' birthday the other day.
Yeah, it's the time of celebration and joy and happiness upon all men.
Hey, on Boxing Day, I went to town. No, I went to town. I walked into town.
Right.
And I gave a homeless man £2.13.
Okay.
Yeah, he said to me, "Can I have some change, please?" I was like, "I got none, pal. It's Christmas, I'm skint."
I bought so many presents for all my loved ones and so much food for Christmas. Oh, I just don't have anything left.
I couldn't spend a single penny. But no, and so he was like, "Come on, it's Christmas." I was like, "Fuck's sake." So I went and bought a pasty so I could get some change. And on the way back, I went, "There you are, pal." And he was like, "God bless you." And shook my hand. And his hands were warmer than mine. I was freezing.
Oh, right, okay. Well, do you want to know what lovely things I've done for other people?
Nothing.
This time of year?
What's that, Dan?
Yeah, nothing, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah. I took my mum and my sister around the Manchester markets and bought them some...
Left them there.
Yeah, traded them in.
sold them off.
Yeah. So I took them around and bought them some stuff, paid for the petrol to get up here and back. Bought you some stuff, bought Frank Jr. some stuff. And then that's it. That's the extent of my generosity.
Zoe stuff as well.
Oh yeah, I bought Zoe some stuff. Yeah, of course. But that's about it, really. I couldn't really give two shits about anybody else.
I'll be honest, Dan. I spent far too much money at Christmas.
You probably did.
And I really didn't mean to.
No, but you did have some good stuff though, and some relevant stuff, I assume.
I did. If I'm honest, first of all, I had an amazing Joker Pop vinyl off yourself.
Oh, stop!
No, stop you. It is the fucking shit.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
I had some other cool stuff. I had I had a Spider-Man t-shirt off you. I actually had a Green Arrow t-shirt off Zoe.
Yeah, which one of those would win in a fight?
At the minute, I'm going to say Green Arrow.
Shut up! Shut up! You know that's not the case.
No, basing it off my personal preference of what I'm enjoying. I didn't enjoy
that's
Amazing
not what
Spider-Man 2. That's
not...
fight, no. But at the same time...
Who says, out of your personal preferences, which one would win in a fight, and you just go, well, I like this guy, so him? That's not how it works.
Alright. No, that does work, because overall it'd be Wolverine.
No, no one mentioned Wolverine.
You said my personal favourite.
Yeah, between the two optional fighters, not who do you want to bring in as a tag team.
God, yeah. Well, I don't know, is it Aunt May? That one run she had as Spider-Woman.
Yeah, maybe.
She'd still win, to be fair. But no, I am now an owner of a Cardboard Box 1.
Yes.
And I don't hate it. What I do hate is, and this is quite a big thing that I'm really pissed off with.
Watch yourself.
You're not going to be happy with this, Dan. I went and got Sunset Overdrive.
Yep.
And stuck it on. It's always a mandatory install, which we knew already.
Yeah, of course.
Stuck it on. I've got it up. I've got the Smart Glass app on my tablet and on my phone. Put the TV on for Little In. And every now and then I'm just checking on the Smart Glass how the install's going. And I had a look. I have 3 games, Dan. Halo, Master Chief Collection, GTA 5 and Sunset Overdrive. And my hard drive is up 38%.
Wow, what?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow, external hard drive for birthday maybe?
Yeah, well, I've already got one, but I don't really want to use that one, so I'm going to have to buy another one. But that 500 gig is going to go pretty fucking quick.
Yeah, I think so.
I stuck Halo on for the first time, and I had an 18 gig update. So.
Well, I mean, bear in mind I've got almost 2 terabytes of memory for my PC, and that's pretty much all gone.
Yeah, but that's actual games. I've got the discs for these. Like my PC, I've got a terabyte on my PC. I've got shitloads of games. I've got all our editing software, fucking videos, photos, shitloads of stuff. My PS4, I've got more games on my PS4 and more digital content, and I've still got like 300 odd gig left.
Really?
Even my Wii U's got more, and that's only 32 gig anyway.
Fucking hell.
So it's going quick, but you can use an external drive, which I do own, so it's not that big of a deal, but still shitty.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. It's alright. PS4's still better in my eyes, but one thing I do like is instant on. You literally playing a game, turn the console off completely. It's off, power's off, everything's off. Turn it back on, and then if you click that game, it'll literally just start from where you was in like a second, which is handy as my son likes to turn it off whilst I'm playing. So it's pretty handy, to be honest.
He's just going, "Daddy, no, Shadowfall, Shadowfall."
Shut up, son. You know I haven't played that since last Christmas.
I think I've played it more than you have.
I think you did, to be honest. I came home from work and Dan had broke into my house and was just playing Killzones.
Yeah.
I got Far Cry 4 though on PS4, and it's easily one of the best games of the year.
Yeah.
And Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, which is just, as we predicted, amazing.
Yeah.
So we can't wait to get you down to play that.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than that, pretty moderate Christmas, to be fair.
That's
not moderate, really good, to be honest.
Yeah, well done, Zoe.
To be fair, I did really well, considering we said last year was going to be our last Christmas for us, and then obviously spend everything on my son.
Yeah,
that kind of went down the shitter. But overall, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of other people and Christmas, PSN and Xbox Live was down over Christmas. Shocker.
Hacked, yet again.
On Christmas Day, many gamers around the world found that they couldn't play many of their favourite games anymore. The reason? The online services powering these games, PSN and Xbox Live, were down, and a group of alleged hackers claimed responsibility for it. The dirty swine bastards.
I don't get this, right? I mean, if you're going to hack into people's stuff to steal their details, to steal money from them or something, I can see the point of it. I don't approve of it, but I can see the point of it. But if you're going to hack it and then say, that was me, everyone I did that, I stole all that stuff.
They didn't hack anything. It was apparently a DDoS attack. A group called Lizard Squad took responsibility for the attack, and whilst there isn't actually any proof other than their admittance, they did actually tweet a month or so ago that they were going to bring both services down over Christmas. However, the group have also spoke out about various other hacks over the last year, maybe 2 years, but there's still no actual proof they've done anything. And personally, with the amount of people that would have had Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4s for Christmas, the services was probably going to go down anyway.
That's possible, but would they have given any reasons to why they were doing this?
Yeah, they've done it because, and this is quotes, mega lols, and also to show how poor both Microsoft and Sony's privacy for the services actually is. Okay,
now that again is a reason I can understand. So that is people saying your security is shit. And I've got into it. That is how poor it is.
If DDoSing is, if people who don't know what DDoSing isn't actually hacking at all. It's just flooding a system with requests to the point that it can't handle them, and it'll bring the service down. Anyone can do it. You can get apps on your phone. You can download software on your computers. You can do it. I'm not condoning you do it because it's very annoying, but anyone can do it.
Yeah, but again, it's if you're spending 350 quid on something, you'd want it to be safe. You want it to be protected. You want the service to be regular.
That's what I mean, though. It's not. That's not unsafe. That's overloading the service.
But all they need to do is just repair that. So they've opened up a weakness and said, look, you've broken this here. It's like testing every electric fence until you find a weakness and say, it doesn't work here properly, you need to fix this.
Yeah.
So, I don't agree with it at all, but if they've got genuine reasons to say, people think that they can trust you with this, and it's not secure at all, and we want to make people aware of the fact that it's not secure, then in a sort of twisted way, they are doing you a favour, because that's hopefully something that will get fixed.
But at the same time, though, the fact that they tweeted it out, Sony and both Microsoft was aware of these tweets, and they even issued their own tweet saying, "Don't like our engineers they work through the holidays, so you ain't got to worry about it." They've got enough money to make sure that these attacks don't happen, providing that they do keep on top of it. So, like you say, I could understand and I kind of agree to an extent, but at the same time, them going, mega lols, is ruining people's Christmases, as both consoles require the day one update to work. So you can't even play single player. You can't do anything. You've just got a brick.
Yeah.
That's just horrible. Me,
I think it's quite funny actually, but
no, because if it had happened to you, I know for a fact you would track them down.
No, anything to just sort of disrupt people on that kind of scale is commitment for absolutely no gain but all risk, and that takes balls.
You can't get arrested for it. You can't get arrested for DDoSing. It's not illegal.
No, but it's still public inconvenience, isn't it? You'd have someone knocking on your door and just say, "Do not do this again."
Yeah, but you can't get arrested though.
It depends on the extent you do it to, I suppose, doesn't it? I mean, if you've ruined, like, if you've damaged people's property, like, you know, over the internet or whatever, if they'd issued some sort of virus that, you know, fucked up a load of people through the day one update, then, you know, you'd have fucking helicopters and SWAT teams after you, because that's thousands and thousands of pounds worth of damage.
At the same time, though, like we mentioned before, with the PS4 launch, Sony had a hunch the services was going to take a battering, because, as we know, I don't know whether they expected it was going to sell out as fast as it did, or just they were just hoping it did. But they allowed you to download the update onto a USB stick and just do the update offline.
That's
that was. I mean, I got my PS4 the day it came out, but I had the update ready like 3 months before, which is something that I think every company should do. If it requires an update, and it's something to the height of something like a PS4 or an Xbox One, it should have the option, or better still, it should come with a USB stick with it already on.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, think about it if they'd done that for GTA and said, look, you've got 8 gigs worth of updates to install before you can actually play it. However, if you go and download this, you can install that onto your Xbox or your PlayStation. Ready. And then as soon as you get it, disc in, off you go.
Yeah. It's kind of like charge like an extra 3 or 4 quid. Job done. Like if you get a stick with it.
Well, no, I wouldn't even charge it. They don't charge you for it when you get it. So they've got no right to charge you for it.
Oh, no, I meant like if you could go and buy like a USB stick with it already on.
I see, yeah. Then, yeah.
So you pre-order the game.
Yeah,
pre-order the game and add an extra couple of quid on for the stick, which you get then and there.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice thing to consider for the future, and if it's something that people, you know, think actually, yes, this is a good idea. Maybe it is something that bigger companies will adopt. I doubt they'll sell USBs with games and stuff.
No, but I mean, like, it could be like an encrypted USB, so you can't delete it, you can't add stuff to it. It's literally the size of the update that can't be deleted, so you can't use it for anything else. Stick it in, so they're not going to lose money because you're getting a 32 gig USB stick for £4.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, that's something that's quite... It takes the inconvenience out of it, because there's nothing worse, like I say, than the other day, sticking Halo on, but considering all the shit I've given it over the last few months, getting quite excited, and then having to sit for an 18 gig update. It's a bit of a ball ache.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. That's all the news done. nothing else has really happened. I haven't really been paying attention to anything.
Well, I think we've got an excuse to be a little bit preoccupied. Well, you have, maybe.
Yeah, some sort. Oh, Christmas, yeah. However, last episode we covered Xbox Games with Gold and PlayStation Plus, and which we thought was the best service over the year, cost and the price, the games you received over that year. Now looking back, I'm going to give less points to Games with Gold, considering most of those are going to fill my hard drive.
Yeah, that is actually a good point. I mean, the one thing that we did say before was, well, you know, if it's free, download it, have a go, you know, blah blah blah. The trouble is, though, you're going to run out of space very quickly, and then that's not even including the games that you're actually going out and buying yourself, which means that you are literally going to reserve space for one or two games that you like, and you'll keep.
Plus, you need space for updates. Not only game updates, but system updates. Yeah,
which means that, I mean, if you can keep them sort of, you know, if you could access them at any point through the year and say, well, this game from January, I didn't actually get it, but now I'll go back and I'll have a go now that I've got some extra space. So it means that, like, January, you know, all the games that are available in January, you're going to have to download them, play them, delete them before the ones come out in February.
You can only download them that month, and then they're gone. But on PS Plus, if you just add them to your download list, you can download them later on. So you say there's a game like you see in January, don't download it, just add it to your download list, but don't finish the download. And then come March or whatever, you can still access it and download it. Once you've downloaded it, though, as soon as you delete it, it's gone.
Yeah. That overall, that's sort of a convenience thing. So it doesn't
it's still there.
Sense.
I'm not sure about Games with Gold. Games with Gold, you actually keep the games even if you cancel your Xbox Live subscription. Whereas PS Plus, if you cancel PS Plus, you can't play your games anymore. But, as we covered, the calibre of games are better at the moment on PS Plus.
Yeah.
So, I don't really care about losing anything, to be honest, because I just don't want to fill up a hard drive anymore.
Yeah, I like the fact you've already got to put restrictions on yourself, and you've only had it for like a week.
I mean, I've got an external drive. I've got a terabyte external drive, so it's no massive biggie. It's just
no, but any DLC, you know. I mean, if that hard drive gets corrupted, though, what are you going to do?
Then they're going to have to sort it out. But the same can be said for anything: your PC, your phone, everything. PS4. If your hard drive gets corrupted, it gets corrupted. You can either recover it or you can't.
Yeah, but you can still, if it's on Steam or whatever, you can still.
Yeah, if it's digital and stuff, that's no big deal. And obviously, games you buy on the Xbox Store, you can just re-download again.
Yeah,
anyway.
Just keep a track of them.
Yeah, so that's delete them, install them again. I don't know, but anyway, what we thought we'd do now, considering we're near the end of the year, we've only got a few days left. Who has won 2014? Who's won, Dan?
Me?
Dan has won 2014.
Thanks
for listening, everyone. Basically, what we've done, we've rounded up the 3 main exclusives for each console. Metacritic scores, updates, how many updates they've had, how many features they've had, and then system usability overall. So we're going to start with the PlayStation 4. Top 3 main exclusives: Infamous Second Son, Last of Us Remastered, and Drive Club. Not a great year.
Wow, really? Is that personal preference?
That's basically the main exclusives this year.
Seriously?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's awful.
It's not been a fantastic year compared to I'll be honest, I found the launch better.
Yeah.
With the exception of
a year,
Infamous.
for fuck's sake. That's literally it. 3 games.
Pretty much.
And one's one that they've already released.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's still sold 40 million units.
I don't know how. Fuck.
Xbox One main exclusives: Titanfall, Sunset Overdrive, and Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, that's better. And Titanfall I could get for the PC anyway.
And 360.
Well, yeah.
And I'm going to include it. Wii U main exclusive: Mario Kart 8, Bayonetta 2, and Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, that's probably a winner actually.
Metacritic scores: Infamous got 80, Last of Us Remastered 95, and Drive Club 71, giving a total of 246. Not bad. Not bad.
That's Last of Us carrying it then.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically perfect. Xbox One main exclusives: Titanfall got 86, Sunset Overdrive 81, and Halo Master Chief Collection 85, bringing up the total to 252. And the Wii U, Mario Kart 8 got 88, Bayonetta 2 got 91, and Super Smash Bros got 92, bringing the total up to 271.
Wow.
So on exclusives alone, Metacritic scores, Wii U wins.
I'd agree. I think I'd have to agree.
I have, except for Drive Club and Titanfall,
But
and
you've already played that.
Bayonetta 2, which we've already played Titanfall, but I have all of them, barring them, and I will be honest, I love Last of Us is like my favourite game, but I'm going to have to give it to the Wii U.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to agree with you.
It's just
even with Bayonetta in there as well.
And I know you don't like Bayonetta.
No, not at all.
I guarantee though, if I bought you a Wii U with all them with those 3 games, at some point I know for a fact you would play and finish Bayonetta.
I doubt I'd finish it, but I'd probably play it just to see if it's even remotely similar to the first one. And then if it turns out it is, after about 5 minutes it would go off again. But simply for Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, yeah.
To be honest, I'm really surprised Mario Kart only got 88.
Well, it is just every other Mario Kart.
But it's the best version.
Well, it's still every other version, and the same as the Master Chief, it's the same as every other version.
Hey, Master Chief, I'll be totally honest, I'm quite enjoying it. Like I say, for all the shit that I gave it, it is actually a lot better than I gave it credit for. I still don't think it's worth full price, considering barring 4, the games that I've played and finished countless times.
Yeah.
But it's still fun, and they have done a good job remastering it, except for Combat Evolved, which is just the 360 upgrade. It looks turd. But Drive Club, couldn't give 2 shits about. Infamous, I really enjoyed. Last of Us, really enjoyed. Titanfall was alright. Sunset Overdrive is really fucking fun. So, to be fair, if you have got all 3 consoles, you haven't done too bad.
Well,
if you've just got the one, I hope it's a Wii U.
Well, that's if you're only buying exclusives.
Yeah.
As soon as you open that up to third parties, you just like, actually, it doesn't really make any difference as to which one I get.
Them tables soon turn when you add in third party games.
Yeah, but that was in the previous one anyway.
Yeah, we've done that. Update wise, PlayStation 4 has gone from version 1.60 to 2.03. So that's 13 updates. Main features now include the Share Factory, where you can edit and upload videos with nice little fancy effects. You can turn off HDCP, so you can now record to your own, like if you've got an Elgato or something, you can make your own gameplay videos.
Yep.
Share Play, which you can press share, and you can hand over the controller virtually to your friend in Dubai, and he can play The Last of Us. So that's quite cool.
That is cool.
You can export recordings to external drives now as well, amongst quite a few various other updates. So quite a nice, robust, a lot of settings to do, but not a lot added really, because it was already it worked already. My biggest ones for that is HDCP and exporting recordings.
Yeah, well, it depends though. If you're going to get, say if you get an external hard drive and you can make your own videos, put them on that, and then put them into your laptop and fanny about with them.
Yeah, you don't even need HDCP then.
Yeah, so that might be something to...
it's the cheaper option, to be honest. And Elgato is still going to set you back about 200 quid. You can get a terabyte USB drive for about 45 quid.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. Xbox One updates has gone from version 6.2 6.2.10542
Fucking hell.
to version 6.2.11797.0. I don't know why they couldn't just do 3 numbers.
I don't know. I don't like DayZ's got it's got like a 25 number version thing, and I don't know as to whether they like every time they log on it just increases it by 1. I don't know how that works. I can make a guess, but I'm sure it'll be wrong.
Probably. That's had 12 updates. The main features are, and you're going to love this one, Dan, the ability to delete games and content. So up until
seriously, for a year you couldn't actually delete anything?
Not a year. This is.
Oh right, that's over the year.
Over the year. Yeah. I've just picked out certain features. But when you bought an Xbox One, anything you downloaded, or if you say Dead Rising 3, you got it day 1 on launch. You traded it in. That was still installed on your hard drive. And you couldn't delete it.
Whoa.
So until whatever update it was, you couldn't delete anything, but now you can. You can save games to an external hard drive, and you can access the snap menu by double clicking the Xbox button. Yay.
Wow, yeah. Certainly worth the wait.
The snap menu is kind of, if you haven't got Kinect, because with Kinect you can just go Xbox, whatever you want it to do.
Yeah.
And then if it works, it'll do it. If you haven't got Kinect, you will rely on the snap menu if you want to record stuff. Again, this is where the PS4 wins for me, because if I want to record something, I just double tap the share button and it'll just start recording for me.
Yeah,
if I want access. Yeah, it's just there, it's ready to go. Whereas the Xbox One, I'm going to have to pause the game, double tap the Xbox button, bring up the snap menu, click record, double tap, get the snap menu off, unpause and carry on playing. But it will automatically record like your last 5 minutes of your game, I think.
Which means that it records you pausing as well.
Probably, yeah.
What's the fucking point of that?
I was playing GTA 5 and I unlocked an achievement called Do a Barrel Roll, which is actually from Light Wars, which is a Nintendo game, which is weird. But I've like flipped over and the car just like kept rolling about 4 or 5 times
I know
in
what
the
a
air.
barrel roll is. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a barrel roll is.
No, let me finish my story.
Go on.
So I'm barrel rolling, and then when I landed, it was like clip recorded, and then my achievement, do a barrel roll, and I've had a look at the recording, which took me a while to find as well. And it just said it was basically just recorded me doing a barrel roll.
So it records your achievements?
Yeah, I'm guessing so. This probably, to be fair, I've unlocked quite a few achievements over the last few days, so that's probably why my hard drive's nearly full. I need to look at this. But that's about it. And the Wii U has gone from version 4.0.3 to version 5.32, which is 10 updates. And not a lot of features, to be fair. Most of it's been like fixing bugs and stuff and stability issues. But the main feature is you can now start a game without even accessing the Wii U menu. It just comes up on the gamepad, you click the game and it'll just start, and it shaves about 60 seconds off load time, because it's quite slow to start up, the Wii U is.
Right.
So the fact that you haven't got to wait, go through all the Wii menu, see your little Miiverse flying around doing all this shit, you can just start a game. So it is a lot quicker, so it is a handy feature.
That is an actual useful update.
It's pretty good, to be honest. One thing I do not like about the Wii U is the slow loading times on certain games. Especially Lego City Undercover is ridiculous. Like, the load times are about 1 minute, 2 minutes, and they're like every 10 minutes or so.
Really?
Yeah, it's a pretty big game. It's basically GTA Lego, so it's quite big, but it's like you'll go to a new part and then it'll have to load. So it's quite annoying. But that's also a launch game. There's not a lot of them type of games on it anymore. They've kind of figured out what they're doing. Smash Brothers loads up, and you're in a game in about a minute, maybe 2 minutes, depending on how long it takes you to choose your character. Good. It's pretty quick. My controller was actually dying today. Me and my fiance wanted to play. So we always have a couple of games because the controller's going to die. And we got about 30-something matches in before the controller died. Which is pretty good.
Well, that means you're pretty bad then.
No, I'm amazing. I just wipe the floor with every fucker. And I'm pretty bad. But, overall, Dan, just off what I've told you, I could be lying. Who's won the updates?
Simply for the fact that it's an actual useful update for what we need, PlayStation. But for what most people would prefer, I'd say probably Wii U. Like,
I'm going to disagree.
Anything to sort of reduce loading times and you know, just to get you into a game without having to fanny about is usually, I mean, fair enough. Well, as most of these are, they should have been something that was included at launch. But that seems like that is feedback that they've taken that on board and gone, actually, yeah, we can probably speed this up a bit, and then gone in and added the update to it.
See, I'm going to disagree and say Xbox. Because, like you just said, these are features that should have been there to start with. I think, more than anyone, Microsoft have started to listen to people.
I'm sorry, being able to delete content, that's not something you go, oh, that's a really useful update.
No, I don't agree with the features themselves, but they've put them in. They could have just said, no, fuck it.
Well, no, they should have been there anyway.
Yeah, they should have been.
It's like you wouldn't buy a car,
you can
then you put your seatbelt in, and then you can't take your seatbelt back off again. You go, oh, sorry, you want the seatbelt to come back.
Yeah, you're going to have to wait for the next model. And then they just take the seat out with you on it and put you in a new car.
It's not something that should have been an option. People want... Like, I don't understand how that wasn't considered.
Yeah. Right, Jim. We've got... the Xbox is just about to go out. And just going over the final touches. And we noticed you haven't actually put in the ability to delete installed games. Like, yeah, nobody's going to trade games in.
Yeah.
People are going to love our games.
The quality of these games. Dead Rising 3, Rise. Like, these are timeless classics. People are going to want to play these forever. No one's going to delete anything. Are you fucking insane?
We'll
charge an extra 50 quid for that feature.
We've put instant on. So, you know, that's a feature that they're going to love. And as soon as they finish playing Rise, as soon as they turn on, they can get straight back in again.
It's like, oh, for God, not this again! Just stop! I don't want to play it! Stop starting it back up at this same fucking moment!
And then, like, you've traded Rise in, and then, like, you get home and your Xbox just turns on, it's like, hello, Dan. I've noticed you haven't played Rise today.
It's like, sorry, I can't do anything else. I can only play Rise at the moment.
But I haven't got the disc, so I've got to play it, but it's there. I've got all the content on my Xbox.
Yeah.
No, that is... I can't really explain my reasoning for it.
Because there's probably no logical reasoning there. I mean, for the most functional update, yeah, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's functional.
But that's stupid, though. It's a stupid reason to have to put it on there in the first... to not have it on there in the first place. So them having to patch it to fix that's their stupidity. That's not trying to help people out. Whereas making load times quicker and it gives you the option to just go straight into games and stuff, that is actually helping people out.
Looking at it, with the exception of SharePlay, maybe Share Factory, every single update from PS4, Xbox One and Wii U should have already been on there, on the consoles. I can't see PS4 like Sony sitting there and going, oh, we need to get Share Factory in for day one. They're going to love it because they're not. Nobody cares. Nobody uses it. If you're going to edit anything you'll do on your computer, it's not Sony Vegas.
Unless you're 14 years old and either don't have access to some sort of editing software or don't know or don't care how to, you just want to put videos up.
Don't make videos.
Really?
No, I said then don't.
Oh, right. Well, they do.
Yeah, it's annoying. Because they get more views than us. But... well, the Xbox, you should have been able to delete content. You should have been able to snap the menu because they should have sold Kinect separately from day one.
Yeah.
I can't see how Nintendo sat there, especially as Lego City Undercover was a launch game. They sit there and go, yeah, people are going to love waiting 15 minutes to get into a game, and then watch a video, and then have some more loading, and then finally play it, only for it to load again. People are going to love it. So what we're going to do, we are going to add another 5 minutes to the boot time of the console. This should have been on there to start with. You should have been able to start a game from the gamepad day one.
Yeah.
Nobody else is fucking using it for anything. It's just a big controller. Nobody's using it properly. Except Nintendo, who didn't put this update.
Well, in that case then, everybody lost.
Yeah. Everyone's shit. I'm going to sell them all. Usability. I'm not sure if you've had much time with an Xbox One recently. I hadn't for the last couple of months up until I got one.
Yeah.
So I'm basing this completely off what I experienced before and what I've experienced now. Obviously I've had a PS4 from day one and I've had a Wii U for about a year. Usability, PS4, it's still very easy. Games are there, videos there, the store's there. Nothing else needed.
Yeah.
It's just there, it's just done. They've added the ability to organise your games a lot better, and instead of having just one long list for your library, you've now got a grid, so you can go through a lot quicker. But it's easy, like I say, game's there, you can press X to start your game, or you can press up and go to the store, buy a game, whatever. Very easy.
Yeah.
Xbox One, still shit. It's ugly, and it's quicker. I figured out, because I haven't got Kinect, but the whole UI is built for Kinect. It's there to go Xbox library, take you to library, or Xbox store, or whatever, and it'll do it. Navigating on the controller is very slow.
Well, when I had the 360, when they released the Kinect for the 360, there was a complete change in the UI.
Yeah.
And it was a Kinect UI. And it's just so you could scroll across with your hand.
Yeah.
And when I got one, I was just like, oh yes, it's dead good. And then, like you say, when you realise that the Kinect, you don't use it, and then it ended up breaking. Well, I didn't. Someone did. Then trying to get through, and you're just like, I don't really need this. Like, it's a lot of faffing about just to try and scroll through things, just because it felt cooler when I was doing it with, just my hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can understand that. But that's the thing, it should know if you don't have one. So if you don't have one, it should have a separate UI for controllers only.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then if you buy one, or it says, do you want to use a more friendly Kinect, interface so you can scroll about and stuff?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, actually that would be nicer, because, just my parents are using it, so they'd figure out how to scroll through videos and stuff. Or it says, well, you don't have one, but you've still got the option to use the Kinect one if you want it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can use like the shoulder triggers to like go from one screen to another, but because it's like Windows 8 tiles, when you're going left and right with the D-pad or the analog, you've got to go through each box to get where you're going.
Right, so it's right across the other end.
Yeah. So if it's, say there's, I can't remember how many pages there are. Say there's 4 pages. You can press like, is it LT and RT? I can't remember.
Yeah, triggers.
Yeah, the top ones.
Oh no, that's LBRD.
Well, them ones. You can use the bumpers, go from go one page to third page in 2 clicks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
like that.
Yeah.
But then to get what you want on that page, you still got to go through stuff. And you can rearrange it to your most used and whatnot. But I found, because you can use Smart Glass to navigate your the UI, so it all happens on your Xbox, it's a lot quicker to just get my phone out, load up Smart Glass, and just swipe through everything.
Wow.
And just click it with your finger. It's a lot quicker.
Not as convenient though.
Not as good. I mean, to be fair, when I'm sat on it, my phone's on the arm of the chair anyway. So
True, but
it's there.
I got Smart Glass and then ended up never using it because it took so long to load and do anything. It's just like, the only reason I had it was so I could use it as a controller if I was just, watching Netflix or whatever on it. so I can just scroll through a bit easy with this. But because it takes like a minute to load, you just think, I'll just fucking turn the controller on. And just...
To be fair, I don't know. I mean, there's two smart glass. There's smart glass, and then there's smart glass for Xbox One. And I don't know whether it's that app or because I've got a Note 4, which is rapid anyway. But it does, as soon as I press it on my phone, it's on.
Yeah.
It takes like a couple of seconds to find the Xbox. Because you can use it with like out and about, but obviously to use it on your Xbox, you've got to connect. Connect. It takes probably about a second, 2 seconds to find the Xbox, and then you're away.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing the last few days is as I've turned the Xbox on, I've turned the smart glass on anyway. So it's just second nature kind of now. So yeah, overall usability still nah.
Yeah.
It's still very Kinect focused, which I'm not happy with. Wii U usability. It's a Wii U. There's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, there's not really much to it.
You can
complicate things, really.
To be fair, yeah, it's quite complicated. If you don't do the Wii U like menu bypass thing on the gamepad, you'll load it up. You'll have the entire Miiverse people will run on. You can see what people are playing and drawings people have done on the Wii U gamepad. Or you can go to your menu, click your game, or go to the Nintendo eStore or what have you. But that's about it.
True, but it is still just a point and click.
Essentially, yeah.
So there's no real sort of scrolling about. You just point at whatever you want to go to.
Yeah, you
trigger
select
off
it.
your pop.
Go.
Yeah.
It's very easy. Your nan could do it. Your dog could do it.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to get PS4.
Well,
mainly because
I'm going to have to leave this one in your hands because you've got more.
We'll base it off that then.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to the Xbox One, so I'm not gonna deduct points for that because I'm still learning it. But the PS4, my main thing, when I turn it on, if there's a disc in there, it starts on the game. Whereas on PS3, it'd start where you left it.
Right.
So if I went onto settings, turned it off, it'll start over there. No, I tell a lie, doesn't it? It starts at the sign-in bit.
Right.
Whereas PS4, it starts on the game. If you've got a game in the drive, it'll start on the game. So you can just hit X and play.
Yeah, see, the 360 only has an option to do that. So it says, do you want to just automatically launch whatever's in the drive, or do you want to go to the home screen first?
Yeah. So that's personal preference, though.
Yeah.
But I'd still probably put Xbox second, mainly because there's more things to do if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's usability though, so we're going to give it PS4 anyway. PS4's the winner. So Dan, we have rambled on enough. Based on games, updates, usability. Oh no, we forgot looks.
PS4 done. Next.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you not like VCRs?
Not really. Not for about 15 years.
Okay, PS4's one on looks as well then. Controllers.
PS4, yeah.
See, I love the Wii U.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's between the two for me. But the only reason that screen exists is for scribble notes. That's it. It has no other purpose.
Nobody's using it properly. It's annoying. But I tell you what, it's not annoying because my girlfriend has to wear glasses. I can't remember what she is.
No.
You used to wear glasses.
Don't tell people that. Shut up.
I can't remember what it's for now. She has to wear them for driving, so is she long or short-sighted?
Probably short.
But anyway, if she can't see games properly because they move too fast, so she has to wear her glasses if we play a game.
Okay, right.
But if the feature allows, if it can play on the TV and the gamepad, like Mario, Super Smash Bros, stuff like that, she can watch it on the gamepad instead of the TV.
Okay.
So she doesn't have to get her glasses. So that's quite a good thing. That's all I had.
Right, okay. Well, that's, yeah.
But I did think the 360 controller was perfect.
Yeah, I still use mine for absolutely everything.
And
Cooking.
everything. I was going to say literally everything.
Yeah.
I get on it, I go to work.
I mean, I'm still a fan of the Xbox Classic. I don't know. In fact, not the Xbox One, the first Xbox.
I was going to say, what, the Duke or the S?
The massive one, the absolutely massive one. That was my absolute favourite. Yeah, it was the best.
The S.
It just felt like it felt like it had like a joystick in the middle of it.
It felt like compensation. That's what it felt like. Big black Duke.
It just felt like I was just. It was great.
Well, I disagree.
But I don't know. I still like the PS4 controller.
I think we did it on one of them, like our first PS4 Xbox One comparison podcast, like ages ago. 360 controller in my eyes was perfect. I hated the PS3 controller, but the Xbox One controller is just a better 360 controller, which technically makes it perfect.
Right.
More perfect, sorry. However, the PS4, the DualShock 4, is far superior to the PS3 DualShock 3.
Yep.
Which, in my head, if you're following me, I think that makes it a better controller because it's actually evolved into something better.
Okay, so it's advanced on its predecessor, which is fine. But if Microsoft already realised that they didn't need to expand upon it, they just made it a bit more sensitive, then they by definition they would still win, because if it's still more ergonomic, it feels better. It's more responsive.
I don't know what it is. I think the triggers are better on the PS4. But I don't know whether that's basing it off the fact that I played my PS3 more.
I guess, because I mean, I prefer the triggers on the Xbox controllers overall, mainly for the fact that they are triggers.
Yeah, not buttons.
Rather than just a button.
Yeah.
So especially like, when you're playing FPSs or whatever, it still does feel like you are pulling a trigger, which is it's just more satisfying for me. Certainly over like clicking a mouse or whatever.
Yeah. You also obviously got the Xbox One has feedback vibrations in the triggers themselves, so when you're shooting, the controller doesn't vibrate, it's just that one trigger.
That's good.
It does the controller vibrates as well if you crash a car, say, but
yeah,
like accelerating the vibrations on that one finger. If you gradually increase it, they get more intense. It's quite a good feature, I do like it. But as a new controller, I will give it to the PS4 because it is a new controller. If that makes any sense at all.
I see your logic to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still think that if in your opinion, if the Microsoft one is still better overall, then that still wins. I mean, personally, I still prefer the PlayStation controller.
Overall, I do. I think it's at least on par feel-wise and reaction-wise, but I think it's got more features. You've got like the light bar, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I really like it. Like, if you get shot or you're dying, it'll flash red.
Yeah, it's just little things.
Yeah, and then you got the share button. I went on Internet Explorer actually on the Xbox One, and it was really cumbersome. It works fine and all, but it just wasn't great. Mainly because the PS4, you can use the touchpad to scroll.
Right.
So it makes it a lot better. But if you're using browsers on your console, you're a fucking loser anyway. I literally tried it out just to see if it was any good. And then Wii U, the gamepad's fine. The gamepad Pro is actually a really nice controller, which is like the Xbox controller for the Wii U.
Yeah.
I'd say if you're thinking of getting a Wii U, make sure you get a Pro controller as well, just because it's really good and handy, and you need it for Smash Bros. We don't need it, but it's better than playing with the gamepad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to the PS4 if I'm honest.
Well, that looks like an overall PS4 win for you.
So I can't think of anything else to add. Dan, we've done games, we've done updates, we've done UI, we've done looks, we've done controller.
What about an overall winner for you then?
Well, that's what I mean. I'm going to say PlayStation 4.
Yeah, that sounds predictable.
It's thanks, Dan. I'm only joking. PC Master Race, bitches.
Of course it is. PC wins all.
No, it doesn't win exclusives.
Minecraft?
It's not exclusive, is it?
It was.
It's on everything. Even
Space Engineers.
Even DayZ's not exclusive anymore.
Well, not for a while.
I'd much rather play Last of Us than Space Engineers.
What?
As a game.
Star Wars Online? Star Trek Online? Defiance?
I play none of those.
Well, you should do, you idiot. Maybe you should have got yourself a better PC instead of fanning about with Xbox Ones.
It's not my PC will run them fine. No, PS4's one this year again. One last year as well for the 2 months it was out.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair summation of the year.
And the order's out in February as well, Dan.
Yeah, everyone's looking forward to that.
And Uncharted's out next year.
And yeah, as is Tomb Raider.
Uncharted's going to be Tomb Raider.
Yeah, probably.
Bet you.
But there's no garage mod.
It hasn't even got a Metacritic rating. And I love garage mod, but it's not.
What on earth could you rate it on? Mentalness?
It's not
glitchiness?
It's not going to win graphics. It's not going to win controls. It's not going to win story.
No, but it's probably got about 12 million people that play it. So
I bet you there's been more people playing garage mod over Christmas than anything online on Xbox One or PS4.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is a given. Yeah.
Also, Wii U has still worked fine over Christmas. I've been playing Smash Bros online. It's been brilliant.
Who's going to take the time to hack Nintendo's Wii U? Who the fuck even cares?
Yeah, people sit there and go, why do you keep targeting Sony and Microsoft? What about the Wii U? The Wii U can go online. Oh, that'd be brilliant. But no, that's it. So, PS4's one. There you go. You've heard it from us first. If you haven't got one, go and buy one. I will say, it sounds very big-headed and boasted, but it's genuinely not. But last generation, I had all PS3, I had a PS3, a PS4, and a PS360. I had a PS3, 360, and a Wii. Fuck knows why I got a Wii, because it was shit. But I think if you can afford it, get yourself a PC, get yourself a PS4, get yourself an Xbox One, get yourself a Wii U. Chuck yourself a Vita and a 3DS in there, and you can't go wrong.
Yeah, and then just buy a Lamborghini, Space Shuttle.
Well, no. You could buy a decent PC for about, if you build it yourself, probably between 700 to £1,000. I reckon you could.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the most up-to-date thing ever, but it would be able to run. Yeah, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything on high, maybe not ultra, but high.
Yeah, definitely.
Which will still look better than most games on consoles. And then you can get yourself Xbox One from $329, PS4 from $349, Wii U for about £300 with a couple of games, and then you're still talking under £2,000.
Yeah. So if you've got a load of cash for Christmas, go and blow it all on games consoles.
Yeah, I did.
That is true.
I think if you don't, why limit your fun?
No, I absolutely agree.
If you can afford to do it,
if you can afford it and you can do it comfortably, then yeah, buy everything.
Yeah.
Because even if you don't use it as much as other things, say, you've still got it there as an option, and things will come out for it that you will want to use it for.
Dan disagreed completely that I got an Xbox One. And I see his logic.
And I still do.
And I do see his logic behind it, because for the last year or so we've done nothing but bash the Xbox One. But
we only ever look at things objectively.
Yeah, and they were all shit.
Well, the thing is, though, Sunset Overdrive, you can still pick that up in a year when something decent for it may be actually out, and then you can pick it up for £12 and still have as much fun on it now as you are in the future.
No, but where I see it is because I've got a son, I've got a house to run, I've got a car to run, I've got games to buy. the way I look at it was, I could afford to get an Xbox One, so I got one because I know for a fact when I really, really want one for an exclusive that comes out, whatever that may be, I know for a fact I probably wouldn't be able to get it.
Well, what do you think would... I mean, obviously you've got
Quantum
one now because
Break.
And when's that due?
Next year, well, 2015.
Did they say quarter?
I have no clue, to be honest.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I can pretty
Rise
much...
2.
Rise 2. I can pretty much guarantee you that when something like Quantum Break comes out, if by that point you're still interested in it and you think, yeah, it would still be worth going out and getting one for, I reckon it would still be cheaper to buy an Xbox One at that time than buying it now. That's my prediction.
It's a bit late now, though, Dan.
Well,
right,
I'm pretty sure
today is
you said, this is what I'm going to do, and I just went, don't do it, that's a stupid move.
You did.
And what did I also say?
You regret it.
Yeah.
But I don't.
You've just whinged about it for about an hour.
But I'm enjoying the games, though. I mean,
You're still saying your PS4 is better, which we already knew.
But I'd still say my PC's better.
But that's a given. Just assume that would win all arguments anyway.
No, because
we're on about second and third place. You know, we've already given the gold. It's silver and bronze. Those are the ones you've always got to compete for.
No, because this was based on... I have all three, and that's based on the games and everything else. But if I had to go and buy one, I would buy a Wii U.
Yeah, as would I. This is exactly what we said last week, I think it was. That overall, at the moment, it probably makes the most sense because it's the only thing that's got interesting things for it, and it's worth the price.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
But
so
that's not to say that the PS4 and the Xbox One shit.
No, no. Well, compared to each other, maybe there's pros and cons for everything.
There's pros and cons for the Wii U. It's got great first-party games, but it's got next to no third-party games.
Yeah, because there's more money in development for you're not going to see Rockstar come along and say we had a great idea for a Wii U game. It's going to cost $200 million.
If the Wii U was the best-selling if the Wii U was selling as much as the PS4 is, there would be GTA on Wii U.
Well, no, it just wouldn't be able to handle anything that people want. Bigger, better. They want to do more. The
Wii U is technically better, like spec-wise, is better than a PS3 and a 360. So it would.
But
run
you also
GTA
wouldn't be able
5.
to get GTA 5 at fucking Metal Gear 5.
No, run about GTA
360.
5.
Well, either way, you still wouldn't be able to put it.
Of course
on
you can.
Be able to hack
yeah,
it.
it's out on 360.
No, for fucking Wii U, not 360.
Yeah, the
I
Wii.
know it's out for the 360. I've got it for the 360.
That's what I'm saying. But the Wii U, spec-wise, is better than a PS3 and a 360.
No, it's too serious of a game. It's
no, but
too
if the money
serious.
was there, they'd do it because Nintendo wanted more M-rated games.
But it's a children's console.
But it's not, though, is
families and children.
That's the perception of it.
When was the last time you got an 18 for it?
When I got it, Zombie U.
Oh, Zombie U. What a terrifying experience that must be.
It was. It's quite scary.
You fucking liar.
Oh, no, but no games scare me.
What, you fucking Outlast, Alien. I bet they'd make you shit your pants.
Really, Dan, Outlast. Are we going there?
I could admit to when I get scared.
Oh, yeah, but they don't scare me. I sat and played PT in the dark on my own. PT was probably the scariest game I've ever played, and it made me jump. But it's not scary in the slightest. No game's scary.
Of course it is.
No, it's not.
Then I'm afraid you've got a brain condition.
No, I've just know for a fact that it's a game and it's not real.
No, because that's the thing. Then you have no sense of immersion.
Why?
Because if you can't truly appreciate as to what's going on, if you can't
appreciate everything, but
no, you can't fully integrate yourself into it, and everything else just becomes tuned out, and you are what's going on.
No, because every horror game bases itself off jump scares. As soon as you know that that's a horror
good one
game,
doesn't.
No, but essentially it's trademark. It's like book by page by page. As soon as you know it's a horror game, you expect something to happen.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, I still think that the scariest things are things that you don't see. So the longer that you can draw out tension and atmosphere, that is what makes something scary.
That is the best
Just
thing.
having something pop up at a window every 20 minutes doesn't make it a good scary game. It just means that it's taking you off guard every now and then.
I find games like Outlast to be scarier than games like, say, Resident Evil, like older Resident Evil, not newer ones, where they was kind of scary for the time. I mean, I was reasonably young when Resident Evil came out and shit. But you've got weapons and stuff, whereas Outlast, it's a game of hide and seek, and same with Alien.
You can't stop what's coming after you.
No,
it is just you have to hide, and the more you have to hide, the scarier it becomes.
Yeah, and I can get fully immersed in it. It's just I don't shit like. I've got a friend called Lee, who he's.
I thought you were going to start a limerick then.
I've got a friend called Lee. He once sat me on his knee. He did actually, but he is like hench as fuck. He's massive. He's like just ripped. Gym all the time. Does boxing and all sorts. He won't play Outlast on his own. He won't play Condemned on his own because he gets too scared. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But I just don't find them scary.
Well, if any doctors are listening, please write in and let me know if Callum has got some sort of tumour or something like that, because I think we want to catch it early, really.
I'll tell you what did scare me, actually. Clickers.
The clickers... What? They're not... They make noises for a start. You know exactly where they are.
Yeah, no. But you'll just be walking, and then you'll just hear them.
Yeah.
That's scare me, but it's just like, oh fuck, there's a clicker.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's an element of that in any sort of horror thing. It always makes a noise to try and freak you out.
Exactly. I'll tell you what I was scared of. I bought Spider-Man 3.
Oh, Christ.
And I bought it because I played it at your house. And I wanted the black suit, and I figured out you have to complete it.
Right, I'm pretty sure you can get like the Amazing Spider-Man, and that like the Venom suit would probably be an option.
Yeah, I've got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. I've got the all the DLC for that. That was scary as well. Stan Lee owns a comic book shop in it.
Yeah, that's where you buy the artwork.
That's pretty scary. I'm also sat looking at my games, and I've got 2 Transformers movie games. That's pretty scary.
That is pretty fucking scary. In fact, you've got 2 of them.
Yeah, I didn't pay for either of them.
That's right.
They were both review copies, but you know, it makes the numbers up. Anyway, we fucking rambled on. PS4 won, but that's not to say if you've got an Xbox One or a Wii U that you are losers. You're just not as cool as people who've got PS4s
or PCs.
Or PCs. PCs win overall.
Yeah.
Usability, memory.
Complete customization.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong, to be honest.
No. At least with a console, you've got the satisfaction that you know if you buy something for it, it'll definitely work.
That is true. Plus backwards compatibility. There's not many Windows XP games that will work on Windows 8.
Well, I don't know. I've got the original black and white. You can change the compatibility mode, so you run it in XP mode, so it'll run games from. I've got games that are like 15 years old and they still work on it.
Yeah, I love having a 27-inch monitor and running a game in 340 by fucking 20.
At least I know it'll definitely work.
Where you have to buy an additional fucking screen magnifier. It clips over your monitor.
It sort of renders it all. It figures it out. It'll just make the screen a little bit weird, but it figures it out.
Yeah.
Like Populous is like the 90s, and that still runs absolutely fine.
Yeah, Dan's getting like 4 million frames a second on Populous.
Basically, yeah. You can count the frames as people are walking around.
Get Populous on your phone, for fuck's sake.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I know you can. Anyway, Dan, if you have to buy one this year, well, next year, because I can't see you getting one in the next few days.
I doubt it.
What are you going for? Upcoming games as well.
Assuming I've just got the money there.
Yeah, hold on. Click. The money's in your account now.
Okay. For what is coming up, for what it can do, for what it's
everything
promised, it would have to be a PS4.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you want Tomb Raider early?
No, I'll get it for the PC. That was the first mistake I made, getting it for the fucking 360. I shouldn't have done. I should have waited until it came out on PC and got it for that. Hair physics!
But might be a year. We don't know how long it's going to be yet.
That means it'll be cheaper.
That's true.
Bonus.
I'll be honest.
It'll look better and it'll be cheaper.
I said it before. I weren't bothered because Uncharted's going to be out next year, and if I can only have one, I'll get Uncharted. But
well, I've seen the gameplay from Uncharted, as I assume a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And it looks fucking brilliant.
And that's an alpha.
Yeah, so I really can't wait to get
it's going to be phenomenal. I think you'll buy. I think if they do a bundle, I reckon you'll get one for Uncharted.
Well, assuming the cash went through okay, then yeah, definitely.
It should have done. I've just done it. You know I'm good for it, Dan.
Well, it depends, because Metal Gear will be out by then. So I may very well just quit work and just play Metal Gear all day.
That's true. You may have to slowly start selling parts of your PC to pay the rent.
I'll sell body organs before I have to stop playing Metal Gear. Jeez.
But no, I mean, I probably will just buy Tomb Raider on Xbox One now. If I'm honest.
Well, I think...
Depending on nothing else is out.
Yeah, I think that it's a safer bet to get it for that rather than the PC, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the option for it, so why not?
Well, I've got the option for all three. Well, not Wii U, but PC, PS4 and Xbox One. But it's going to be out sooner on Xbox One. How sooner that is, I don't know. It could be 6 months, could be a year, could be 2 years.
I'm going to say 6 months, mainly for the fact that people have kicked off so much. But I'm going to go with a safe bet of 6 months.
I would have said 6 months, but I don't know. I think it might be a year.
Well, if it's a year, it's a year. It's not going to sway me either way.
No, it's not.
And I know that is... No, but that is the point of them doing it.
Yeah.
Which is cowardly.
It's stupid, to be honest.
It's just saying that we haven't got enough to base our own, games off.
Yeah.
So we're just going to buy the exclusivity of something else. So you have to buy it from us.
Sony did it with Street Fighter.
Fucking... No one cares about Street Fighter. There's been about 47 Street Fighters.
The worst of it is, though, I was reading IGN when that story went up a few weeks ago, and the comments were just full of proper angry Xbox fans, and they're like, I can't believe you fucking Sony, fucking prick, blah 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 blah. Everyone knows Street Fighter sells better on Xbox than it does on PlayStation. They're like, it doesn't. It's always sold more on PlayStation because the fighter sticks are better. I don't agree because I don't play them, so I don't really give a fuck. But that argument doesn't hold up because Tomb Raider, the reboot, sold more on PS3 and PC than it did on 360. So the fact that they're complaining saying Street Fighter sold more on 360 could be true, for argument's sake. So why the fuck did they buy Tomb Raider and not Street Fighter?
Because just fuck off.
Yeah. People shouldn't be buying stuff. Instead of buying existing IPs, make your fucking own. Make new IPs.
Exactly.
Destiny, Titanfall.
Because you don't have an Uncharted version.
Make one.
Make one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't buy somebody else's.
I can't believe you've got them shoes. I will give you £400 for those shoes. No, they're my shoes. I want them.
That is,
go
yeah,
buy
it's just
them,
like
only £60. No, I will give you £400 right now. It's just stupid. It's like, why don't they bring back Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh, can you imagine that?
They've got the rights to them. They've just got them locked up in a fucking cupboard somewhere. Conker.
They've got
an
Banjo,
Xbox One version of Conker.
Yeah,
Kanker.
Kanker, yeah. See, if they did like a Conker Master Chief Edition,
The Conker
that
Master
for me,
Chief Collection.
I would.
Collection.
Yeah, that for me, that. But that
All
again, that's
one
only
game.
personal shit. I would go out and buy that.
Imagine how many people would be pissed off for that. I've just pre-ordered the £180 version of the Conker Collection, and you get it in this one game remastered 3 times.
It is just N64 to Xbox One.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
But no, that's what they need to do. Bring back Banjo-Kazooie. Bring back Conker.
Yeah, if they can't make anything new, as successful and new as PlayStation can with like Uncharted and Heavy Rain and Breaking Bad, fucking Beyond, sorry. Do what Nintendo do and just rehash. Well, I suppose they do with Halo, I suppose. But if they've got the opportunity to make more old ones, do that.
Well, look at it realistically. Titanfall, Last of Us, Sunset Overdrive. What else? I can't actually think of any more. Did I say Destiny?
No.
Oh, Destiny. These are all new IPs that have like sold better than most existing IPs. So it's there. People want new IPs. So I don't get why they don't do them.
People just want to see something that can push the boundaries of what they've already experienced.
Look at Far Cry though. How long was it between the first Far Cry and the second Far Cry? It was a long time.
There was Predator Instinct.
That wasn't a sequel, was it?
No, but I mean it was, you had sort of superpowers rather than anything.
Yeah, but I had the first Far Cry on the original Xbox, and then I've got Far Cry 2 on PS3. So it is quite a jump, because I had it quite early on. It was a long time before I got a 360. So I think they've basically gone from leaving it a good couple of years to every year.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think people, they get a sort of dependency. They expect it's the same as like iPhones and stuff. If they said we're not going to make the iPhone 7 until 2019, people would lose their shit and they'd forget all about Apple.
Yeah.
But that iPhone 7 that came out might be the best phone that's ever been made. But because people, they know that they can make more money selling it, in little bits over the next couple of years. There's no reason as to why they wouldn't do that until there's initiative to say. I mean, that's why I like Rockstar, because they don't say we'll make a new GTA every year, same as Call of Duty and all that sort of stuff. They'll say no, fuck you. We'll have hundreds of millions of dollars, please. Give us 5 years, and we'll make something that will make you $1 billion.
Yeah.
And people went, okay,
because it's better.
And then that's exactly what they did.
I mean, like Infamous. Granted, there are 3 games in the series, but they have come out over quite a good space of time. Metal Gear 4 was like near enough a launch title, and the PS3's been out like 8 years or something stupid. It's a long time.
But they still say, no, this is a good game. We know people will buy it, and they'll wait however long we tell them to.
Oh, I actually played Metal Gear Solid 4 about 3 months ago again. It's like the millionth time. It's just fucking amazing.
It is, and it always will.
Spider-Man 3, on the other hand. It's been a long time since I played Spider-Man 3.
I'm pretty sure that got old about 3 weeks after it came out.
You know what? I can't remember where I am. I know for a fact I was on the bit where you fight New Goblin for the first time for about 4 weeks.
What, is that when you're like, it's all QTEs and
Yeah.
you're like hanging onto his... Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's well annoying, that boss fight was. And then I don't even know where I am. I don't go fuck. I ain't gonna play again. Anyway, what's coming up on the old Chanel?
Well, I've finally finished Alien Isolation,
Whoop.
much to my pleasure. 18 hours it took me, which is
Not too
maybe
bad.
not quite as long as some people played it, but I reckon the hardest difficulty, that'll get me up to the full 25. But I downloaded the Last Survivor DLC, where you play as Ellen Ripley, which is obviously from the first Alien film. So I'm going to be doing a special playthrough of that. Same
Naked.
with... yeah,
Obviously.
I will be.
Mods.
But I'll also be doing some of the special missions, like special ops or side missions, whatever you want to call them, from Metal Gear Ground Zeroes as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
On PC.
Other than that, we will be doing some Garry's Mod.
Yes, we've got some more Gmod to do. It's been a while. We haven't played Gmod for a good few weeks now.
Well, I have.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, recording-wise.
Oh, right, yeah, no, it has been a little while. Mainly after we lost a bunch of footage.
Yep.
So that sort of
Fuck
disheartened
you,
us a little
Bandicam. Stupid updates. Fucking Bandicam. Prince of Persia, when did they do Prince of Persia for? Anyway, we've got some Gmod. We'll do some DayZ, because we still haven't done DayZ.
Yeah, there's supposed to be new updates. Star Wars Online, I'm like level 22 now.
I think I'm level 2.
Yeah, I think you're about 4 or 5. But I'm actually quite getting into it now, because I've actually got, like, now that you sort of choose your path kind of thing, and you decide on what sort of specialities you're going to do. My guy's an absolute wanker, but it's all like lightning powers. So I'm just I just tear through people. It's the best.
Well, like literally cut them open and go.
No, I just create storms of just like lightning.
You know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
Yeah, I might have to put that in, yeah. So maybe we'll go back and do some, you're still a pathetic noob with a training sword, and I can be this great Sith master with my own ship, and I can...
You will try.
And I'll escort you about and get you doing some stuff.
Is it like DC, where you can do all my missions and I still get all the XP?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I mean, I'll still be my level, so I won't get involved. But if you get knocked out or whatever, I can still recover you. And then kill everybody.
No, we'll do like, that's what I mean, like on DC, where we used to go into my missions, but you do everything. So I still got the XP.
Oh, yeah, I think that's still how it works. I'd still be there, but I don't know if my level would change. But either way, we'll figure that out, and we'll do some more stuff with that.
Excuse me. We've also got some Can You Believe It? Because we still haven't done it. So we'll do that this week.
Excellent.
Because it's been a long time. And obviously some more Magic Craft and Minosaurs.
Yes.
But
what about Arrow? You've done Arrow yet?
Yeah.
That's a no.
Yeah. Possibly may have forgotten all about that.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit late now.
Again.
Because that was for Season 2. And we nearly finished Season 3.
Yeah.
So I think what we will do, we'll just do a Arrow recap before it starts in towards the end of January again. So before that, we'll just recap.
Well, I think Flash and Gotham have also finished, as well as The Walking Dead. So we might just do a big
fat recap.
Yeah,
but we won't have any footage this time.
Big fat recap. There's
That's
the name
we'll
sorted.
PvP's
Write that
big
down
fat
immediately.
I'm gonna write it on the old. What can I put it on? I'll put it on the tracker.
Page. Yeah, something like that. But then we've also, if we're looking back at things to actually do something with and complete, we've still got the superhero person fight club thingy. Still haven't finished that yet. We've still got the Punisher Red Hood to have a face-off on, as well as sort of rounds 3 and 4. It's like the semi-finals, finals, for a big sort of random mashup of fighting. So you can have a look back and some of the previous ones of those.
Really good. Kevin Porter was actually listening to them, and he enjoyed them.
Apparently so, yeah.
So we're taking his word on it, but he said he enjoyed it. And there's tweet proof as well, so we're not lying. We're not making this shit up. I'm also going to try and record some Sunset Overdrive and Far Cry 4 footage.
Excellent.
Because I had done Evil Within, but I'll be honest, I wasn't particularly happy with the video, so I've scrapped that. I may just use it for a blooper. So, because I'm currently playing Far Cry 4 and Sunset, I might even do some GTA if I can get it to work properly, recording wise, so you can see it in its first person glory. I'm also trying to finish the game in first person as well.
There's got to be an achievement in that.
I hope so.
Otherwise it's a complete waste of time.
At the minute I'm actually running around trying. There's special plants throughout the world, and if you eat them you turn into an animal, so
oh right, okay.
So I'm currently trying to do that in a minute. I haven't found any yet, but I'm hunting. I'm hunting like a boss.
Well, I did also get Ghostbusters video game, which I was hoping would be an online co-op, but what I totally forgot was that it was actually released in 2009, so it's quite old. So co-op might not be of an issue, but it has got me thinking that maybe we need to get some more online co-op stuff. And
for that game that doesn't support it made you think that?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, can you imagine? Like, because it is just most of the time you are with, other Ghostbusters, and like you're reviving each other and covering each other, and there's tactics and stuff. So it seems like the sort of thing where, having your friends around, because it is just solid single player, there's not even local co-op.
Multiplayer was the one thing missing from Spider-Man 3, actually.
Well, what if you could be Spider-Man, other person, Venom, other person, J. Jonah Jameson?
Spider-Man! He only has one attack, and that's just shouting.
It's like Banshee from... or fucking Sindel from Mortal Kombat.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, something online and co-opable.
We also need to do another Greenlight Roulette. Greenlight of Fortune, sorry.
Yeah, I've still got fucking Fistful of Frags that keeps updating.
Yeah, I had an update the other day. I cancelled it. I should have uninstalled it because we ain't going to play it again.
Probably not. But yeah, we do need to find something else. I'll also be speaking to the guys over at Bluepix as well to see how the Windows 8.1 update for Chibi Bomber is coming along.
They're best to finish by now.
I hope so, and we gave them beta codes as well, so I'm hoping they...
Yeah, we gave them Evolve beta codes, didn't we?
We did.
No, alpha codes, sorry. Big alpha.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they... Oh god, Evolve's out next year, can you believe it?
That's another good thing, Dan.
God.
I get the beta for free because it's on Xbox One.
Yeah, my mate did mention that and said, would you get that? So if you are, brilliant. But what I'm hoping is that they do a closed beta, sort of saying you took part in the alpha, we're doing another one, blah 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 blah. So hopefully,
I'm sure it's just on Xbox One.
No, I mean after that. Right. Certainly before launch anyway. But either way, even if there's not, we'll try and do something for when Evolve comes out because it's fucking brilliant.
It was fun. I'll be honest, I think you enjoyed it more than I did, but you was also better than I was. So
that's a given at anything there.
I might be only good at Smash Bros, to be honest.
Well, we shall have to see when they come down and fucking pound your head in.
And then we'll play Smash Bros and see how good you are at that.
I'll be... I don't know, actually, give me a quick rundown of characters who I might want to be.
Oh, Christ, Dan. Hold on, I'm just going to get the box. Because
I'm usually... Who am I usually? I'm usually Pikachu. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've mixed it up a bit this time, and I'm playing as Lucario quite a lot, because he's really good.
Who the fuck's that?
It's from Pokemon.
Oh, right, okay. One of the new ones, I guess.
Oh, God. You got Toon Link, which is from Wind Waker, the cel-shaded Zelda game. Lucario, Ness, Zelda, Yoshi, Ganon, King, something, I can't remember his name now, but from Kirby. Jigglypuff, some other princess bird, Roy, 1, 2, 3 people I don't know. Little Mac, who's a boxer. Zero Suit Samus, Luigi, Bowser Jr., Princess Peach, the little dude from Pikmin, some guy with white hair, Diddy Kong, Captain Falcon, old Link, well, normal Link, Mario, Fox McCloud, Pikachu, Meta Knight, some other bird, Sheik, Charizard, who am I start? Donkey Kong, Bowser, Samus. You can actually be the villager from Animal Crossing. Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man, another Pokemon, I can't remember his name now. There's literally fucking shitloads. You start off with 30 odd, and then there's still loads to unlock.
Yeah, and even after all that, it's still Pikachu. That's still the one I'd go
Pikachu, Lucario, and I did do really well with Diddy Kong, because I'm never really plays Diddy. Sonic's shit, though. I expected Sonic to be better.
Of course he is, he's Sega. They're going to downplay him as much as possible.
Need to finish it more, unlock more, do more.
Definitely.
Oh, I love Smash Bros. So fucking cool. Although Zoe beats me as Charizard. She's surprisingly awesome with Charizard. She's really fucking good. But no, so we need to do that, but we can't record any of that because we haven't got anything to film it on.
Phone, maybe.
Yeah, we'll just do some hand cam footage. I wonder, because the Xbox One has got... Oh no, it wouldn't work. Doesn't matter. I was going to say, because it's got HDMI out and in,
Right.
You plug the Wii U into the Xbox One and then use the Xbox One's DVR to record it. But obviously...
Are you insane? That of course that's not going to work.
I don't know why. For literally like a split second, I thought it would. And then as I thought it, I thought, that's not going to fucking work. You fucking Riri. Anyway.
I thought you meant you got like a HDMI camera or something, like a proper high def camera that you could.
Yeah, I've got an SLR camera.
That could do. Maybe we'll have to look at that when the time comes.
The problem is, it's going to be screen reflection and stuff. There's that much going on. I'll have a look.
We'll
give
cross that bridge.
We'll try it at some point. I might just buy an Elgato, to be fair. Be a lot fucking easier.
Yeah.
Anyway, the last 3 things you touched with your tongue that wasn't food.
Sick. I was sick yesterday, which is great.
When you licked it after.
No, obviously I can't hold my tongue like against my neck and just go.
Like just shout.
Cocktail stick and I don't know, tea maybe, a cup of tea.
I think I missed it.
Tea. What?
Mr. T.
Yeah. Well, we're friends now.
I hope so. If you lick it in. Anyway, say goodbye, Dan.
Oh, yes.